What's up, you guys? Princess Unicorn here, and with me I have Baymax from Big Hero 6. We just wanted to say hello and ask if you're satisfied with your care. And we also wanted to talk to you about the upcoming summer reading event that I'm doing at the Ernie Pyle Library here in Albuquerque. So this event is going to be pretty cool. It's only 1 hour, and we're going to be reading some stories. We're going to be coloring some pictures. We're going to be talking a little bit about self-esteem and how we can work on our self-esteem every day. Just some kind of fun little activities we can do to get ourselves pumped up in the morning and ready to go after our dreams. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is what books we should read at this event. I have a few of my favorites here that I'm going to show to you, and I need to narrow it down to like 2, maybe 3 books. I think we're probably only going to get through 2. So I would like to hear from you about which 1 or 2 stories that you think, if you and your child are coming, what you would like to hear, or just, if you're not coming, what sounds interesting to you. So let's get started with that. And before I show you, the only thing you need to know is that the age group for this event is ages 4 to 10. So just keep that in mind as we're going through the literature. And the other cool thing is that all of the books I'm going to show you and then some are all at the library. So if you're interested in one that we don't end up reading, or if you just happen to like the book so much that you want to read it again, you can absolutely pick those up at the library during the event. This event is going to be at 10:30 a.m. Again, that's at the Ernie Pyle Library. That is just off Girard. And in the comment section here below, I'll link the ways that you can register, which there's like a bunch. You can call, you can email, you can just register online. We are about half full at this point, so definitely register if you'd like to be a part of the event. I'm going to ask Baymax to kindly come over here so I can show you guys these books. And I also colored my hair, my mane, temporarily for summer. What do you guys think? A lot of my friends are mermaids, and so they convinced me to try out these different colors just for a little bit. So the first book I have is called I Like Myself. And this is a cardboard book, so it's a thicker picture book. It's all cardboard. It's written by Karen Beaumont and illustrated by David Catrow. And it's a really goofy, fun book. I can just read you the back. It says, inside, outside, upside down, from head to toe and all around. I like it all is me, and me is all I want to be. An exuberant ode to self-esteem that celebrates the joy of liking who you are. So I really love this book. It's very simple. It's definitely meant for, you can kind of see the cool illustrations for a younger age group. But, just keep in mind that the reading we're going to be doing is all out loud. So, it's going to be very interactive, very, very fun experience, I think. So I Like Myself is option 1. And then the other 4 that I'm going to show you are all princess books, because one of the reasons that we're having this event is to sort of show some alternative princess literature that is available, get some new dialogue started. These are going to be princesses who have a sort of unconventional story, maybe one where they aren't locked in a tower, or they're not searching for a prince. They might have other adventures. The first one, which is one of my favorites, is The Princess and the Pizza. And this is a library book that you're seeing now. It once belonged to Country Hills Library and somewhere. I always like to get the used books there that I find at thrift shops or anything like that. So this is by Mary Jane and Erm Och. And on the back, that's just the princess treating herself to a slice of delicious pizza. And I can just read you the little summary so you can kind of get an idea of what this one is about. Princess Dupre needs a true princess to be his bride. Princess Paulina knows the perfect candidate, herself. But when Paulina arrives at Blom Castle, 11 other princesses are also vying for the job, and what an unusual group they are. One has brought along 7 strange little men. Another wears her incredibly long hair in a braid that Paulina keeps tripping over. Surely Paulina can beat out this kind of competition, can't she? The heated contest is on, and in this hilarious fractured fairy tale that takes a lighthearted look at the pros and cons of princessing as a career choice. So this one is really has a great spirit to it. It definitely takes a different look at princessing, and I think that it's really great that we can get young girls to start looking at, well, what is a princess? What does she do? What can she do? What isn't she doing that maybe you would like to see her do? So lots of good topics in this one. And this next one is really good too. This is the story of Princess Hyacinth. There are some different opinions about how her name is pronounced, but I'm going to stick with Hyacinth. Princess Hyacinth, the surprising tale of a girl who floated. So she's up here, and then her parents are down here saying, oh, you're floating. And then on the back, the illustrations are really cool in this. She's being weighed down by all of these different weights to make sure she doesn't float away. And this one doesn't have the sleeve. So I can just tell you, I guess, a little bit of what it's about. It's that, she has to wear a lot of heavy clothes that keep her weighted down, but she really just wants to fly. And then the question really becomes, is that all right, that she wants to be a flying princess, and in what ways can her flying abilities be accommodated within the kingdom? So this one is really neat as well. You guys are going to have a hard time choosing, and that's why I'm asking for some help. The next one, this actually is not a princess book. This is called Stand Tall, Molly Lululemon. And the colors and the illustrations are just really, really gorgeous. This book has gotten a lot of praise this year for the themes that it covers, for the aesthetics. It's a really, really nice book. And it is actually kind of similar to I Like Myself, but this is for a slightly older audience. So turning to the inside cover, Molly Lululemon is short and clumsy, has buck teeth, and has a voice that sounds like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She doesn't mind. Her grandmother has always told her to walk proud, smile big, and sing loud, and she takes that to heart. But then Molly Lou has to start in a new school. A horrible bully picks on her on the very first day, but Molly Lou Melon knows what to do about that. So there's a little bit of the plot. On the back, cute little puppy pictured there. It says, be yourself like Molly Lou Lemon. Molly Lou Melon's, I keep saying melon, no lemon, melon. That'll be a fun tongue twister for all of us. Molly Lou Melon's grandmother gives her the best advice, and it always works, no matter what that bully Ronald Durkin tries. So yeah, this one, this is great as well. Here's a little preview of the inside. You guys can see that. Yeah, the illustrations are very, very captivating. So even if we don't get to this one, I would definitely recommend picking it up. It's a really nice one to have. And the last one is The Princess Knight. This is also a former library book, and I adore this book as well. So The Princess Knight is by Cornelia Funk. That's an awesome name. And Kirsten Meyer. And it says, Violetta is a little princess who wishes she could be as big and strong as her brothers. But what she lacks in size, she makes up for in determination. At night, Violetta slips out into the woods and secretly teaches herself to become the cleverest, bravest, most nimble knight in the land. But when she has to fight the most important battle of all, will she be ready? Perfect for princess knights everywhere. Let's see. And the illustrations are quite simple, but definitely still very interesting. I really love this book, especially for an audience that maybe hasn't seen princesses represented in this way, as somebody who's more of a warrior and an adventurer and has, kind of both male and female interests, masculine and feminine qualities. I really, really like this one. Here you go. Another look at the cover. And that's all. So like I said, we've got 5 really excellent reading choices to decide on. If you guys can just post a comment just with the book name or which one you think might be the best to read for this event, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for that, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Have a wonderful summer.